Are you looking for the best Razer mouse? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best Razer mouse on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1, Razer Viper V2 Pro. Design: the featherlight 58 grams form factor makes those wild sweeps and frantic spins incredibly easy on the wrist. The flatter shape might not be for everyone, but we found that, for a fingertip grip in particular, this is still an endlessly comfortable and responsive experience. If you have a hard time maintaining control, though, it might be best to prioritize the black colorway. Neither models come with a grippy texture on the side like the previous Razer Viper Ultimate, but do ship with extra tape to tack on. Unfortunately, the white model uses the same black stickers, which does detract from the overall aesthetic. Features: not only is the V2 Pro a powerhouse, but it's an efficient powerhouse. The battery life on this pointer means you won't have to keep its juice level in the back of your mind, all thanks to the removal of RGB lighting. That's a sacrifice we're willing to make. The crisp white contours of this device are beautiful enough as they are. Number 2, Razer Basilisk V3. Design: the Basilisk V3 is packed full of programmable buttons, but its larger body and longer slope mean it's still effortlessly wieldable on the battlefield and super comfortable to boot. The thumb tray and additional grip support keep things precise, even if that overall weight is higher than other more FPS-focused pointers in Razer's range. Features: packed with personalization and RGB options, it's an easy recommendation for the vast majority of players looking for a solid all-in-one experience. You're getting a pretty powerful RGB underglow effect that offers up one of the more innovative LED uses we've seen in a long time, as well as new second-generation switches in the main clicks. Perhaps the most impressive feature to come out of our testing, though, is the Smart Scroll Wheel. You've got 2 scroll modes here, a tactile and controlled clicky scroll and a freewheeling spin. Number 3, Razer DeathAdder V2 Mini. Design: all of that coming at such a low price is well worth taking note of. In fact, we actually enjoyed the grip tape included with the mini version far more than the standard grippy surface of the main release, and the sweat-absorbent design was much appreciated as well. We also noted that the smaller size meant Razer's snappy switches felt all the more tactile underhand, whereas the full-sized device can feel a little mushy. Features: the 8500 DPI is smaller than the 20K in the V2 and the 30K in the V3, but everyday players will rarely need more than this sensitivity anyway. Plus, there's still 6 programmable buttons to customize to your needs and a set of optical switches to keep things speedy underneath as well. Number 4, Razer Cobra Pro. Design: while it looks a little like a Viper at first glance, the glossy accents, RGB underglow, and DPI shifter buttons under the scroll wheel certainly separate it from the rest of the snake pit. This is still a subtle mouse. Like many Razer options, it's coated in a soft touch matte back plastic, but it also benefits from a shock of RGB color and a rubber textured panel along the left flank. It's got a shorter body than other Razer gaming mice, with a less pronounced hump in the center, which means this can be flung around a desk in a fingertip, claw, or palm grip comfortably. Features: you'll find both 2.4 GHz and Bluetooth connectivity under the hood, with 8 programmable buttons and a second layer of Razer Hypershift functionality as well. Number 5, Razer DeathAdder V3. Design: super light FPS mice like the Razer Viper V2 Pro above and the MSI Clutch GM31 are often particularly small, making for an uncomfortable experience for anyone with larger hands. However, the Razer DeathAdder V3 manages to pack a 59 grams footprint while still offering the chunky curves required for long-term comfort. That shape won't work for everyone. In fact, it's geared slightly towards those with larger hands. However, it's a nippy pointer that manages to avoid the pitfalls of many lightweight gaming mice. Features: the lower price does mean you're losing out on RGB support, and there are fewer programmable buttons here when compared to the similarly priced Razer Basilisk V3 model. But there's still plenty to love. If you like the look of the Death Adder but want a wireless connection, we'd recommend checking out the new Razer Viper V3 Hyperspeed. It's the same price, and keeps the larger dome shape of the Death Adder line compared to the traditionally flat Viper range, all while a packing speedy 2.4 GHz Hyperspeed connection.